Hello, I welcome you all to this another interesting screencast where we're going to be solving this engineering mechanics problem, and it reads replace the loading system by an equivalent force and couple moment acting at A. This problem is coming from the engineering mechanics statics textbook 13 excuse me 13th edition by R.C. Hibbeler. Right, to start with, we are going to resolve the 100 pounds force into its components, which are the x and the y component. So we have one component like so, we have another component like so. Alright, and then we have the angle, the slope there. Just need to give it some numbers which are already existing. So we have the 3 at the bottom, we have a 4. Then 4 squared plus 3 squared is 25, root of 25 is 5. Therefore, the bottom one becomes 100 by the run 3 divided by the hypotenuse. So 5 into 100 is 20, 20 by 3 is a 16. And this one is 100 by the rise, which is a 4 divided by 5. This gives us, that's 4 by 100, 4 into 100 is 20, 20 by 4 is 80. So we have all the forces. So what we need to do now is to replace this loading system by an equivalent resultant force and couple moment acting at A. So what we need to do is to sum up all the forces in the x and in the y, and later on find the resultant and the angle as well as the moment about point A. So let's start with summation of forces in the x direction like so. So this is going to be equal to minus 200 plus 16. So this gives us a minus 140. Summation of forces in the y going up, we have minus 150 plus 80. And of course, this gives us a minus 17. The force resultant itself will be equal to, using Pythagoras, a minus 140 squared plus minus 70 squared. This gives us, grab your calculator, what do we have? We have a 156.52, right? Let me just repeat it. 156.52. We cannot just find the resultant, we have to find the angle. Theta is equal to tan inverse of the y component, or the opposite, which is a negative 70 divided by a negative 140, which is the x component. Let's work out this on our calculator. 70 divided by 140, and then sine inverse of that, it gives us a 26.57 degrees. And then summation of moments, and clockwise being our reference, about point A will be equal to negative moment 150 by 3 Okay, 200 do not produce any moment because the lever arm is equal to 0. Then we have another negative 60 by 4. And finally a positive, which is 80 by 6, right? What do we get? Minus 115 by 3 minus 60 by 4 plus 80 by 6. So we have a minus 210. So let's draw our figures and replace the values. So draw both of them. So we have 1, maybe let's draw it up to somewhere here, like this, like this. Then we'll copy it down so that we represent all the 2-4 system. Right, and then let's dimension it before we even start doing anything. From there to there, and then as well as, let me dimension this properly straight. All right, and then also from there to there, and as well as from there to there. Right. Okay, this one here, we need to partition it somewhere there like this. Great. There we go. So we have a 3 feet. This is 3 feet, 3 feet. This is a 4 feet. This is a 4 feet. This point is A. This point is A. So initially we had the resultant. Let me use red. Initially we had the resultant X in this direction, like so. All right, and then we had Y in this direction, like so. Okay, and the magnitudes, and then at this point here we had the resultant, which we can think of as being in this direction. All right, just 1 minute. This is A, and then we had the moment, which was clockwise, so we can think of the moment in this direction like this. So this is 210 pounds feet, and then we had these forces here, which are 70 in this direction and 140 in this direction. So we can still resolve those forces. We know that the resultant is somewhere there, right? We can still resolve those forces. We'll have the resultant somewhere there. Okay, somewhere there. We have the resultant somewhere there. Right. So and then here we are going to have here we have the angle. This is the angle that we found, right? And this angle is a 26.57. 26.57, right? And then this particular resultant, we found it to be equal to a 156.52. A 156.52 pounds. And then we have our moment. We have our moment. This is our moment in this direction. still maintains as 210 pounds feet. Right, so this is really about it. We have the couple moment acting at point M, and we have the resultant force itself, which is a 156.52. Alright, and the angle itself is 26.57. It measured from the negative axis, right? Alright, I hope the video was helpful. We have this equivalent force and the couple moment, and this equivalent force and the couple moment acting at A has the same resultant effect as compared to the actual loading, both the resultant as well as the rotational effects. Right, if the video was helpful, give me a thumbs up, like my video, continue subscribing and liking my channel. Bye bye, and I'll see you in my next screencast.